so already latter part of Guten Abend, so close to Gute Nacht. Okay. Okay, so yeah, so we'll start now and see what all options we have. Okay, to greet people. All right, so you guys are able to see my screen now, hopefully. Okay. You are able to see the screen or not yet? Okay, give me a second. Let it load. Hopefully it does. And now you are able to see my screen. Just say yes once you are able to do it. Okay. Mm, okay. Yeah, so I see some messages coming up. So hopefully you guys are able to see my screen now with I'm just changing so that you guys can see, right? My screen is visible. Perfect. So the session today is a very simple one. Okay, so how to greet people, as we have already heard, right? And that's why you see in the screen, Guten Tag or Tschüss, Hallo. Yeah, so based on timing, in German, the way we greet differs. Okay, we will see all of them. Okay, so general, when you meet people on in daytime, then you can say Hallo, we get a steer. So these things don't get panic if you don't understand because we'll see all this. Okay, just introducing these things to you. Okay, so when it is morgen, right, 10 o'clock somewhere, I think in Mexico, right? Am I right? So there it's morgen. So we say guten Morgen. Okay, so morning, good morning, right, in English. So similar is in German, guten Morgen. And we'll see why it is guten, why it is not gut, why it is morgen. We'll see all those things in detail. Okay, but our target after this class is that we should be able to greet each other in German. When we see someone, you have you should have something to say. Okay, either it is Guten Morgen, Guten Tag, or a Hallo. Okay, wie geht es dir? Then you can say mir geht es gut, and all these things. Yeah. Okay, let's start now. So there are many ways of greeting, as I said. One second, let me scroll my. All right. So universal way of greeting. Okay, you don't worry about the timing, and you just want to say a simple hello. Okay, so that is hello. This space is not there. Forgive me for this space. Okay, so this is hello. Okay, the pronunciation, I think you guys already know how we pronounce this word. This is not hello, this is hello. Okay, hello. So not like English. When you read such words, you have to read it as German word, not as English word. Yeah. So you will never hear in German someone saying hello. Okay. If he's saying, it means he's telling you in English, not in German. Okay. So in German, it is hello, hello, like that. The tone will be hello. We get a steer. Like how are you doing today? Okay. And nowadays you will hear people saying hi. Okay, that also in German now it has become quite popular. Like in English, people say okay, but I would suggest that stick to German. Okay, when you are writing the exam or appearing in the exam, either it is expression. The meaning of expression is a speaking exam. So even when you write the TELC or Goethe, that time they will ask you like the greetings we do, right? The examiner, we say hi, don't say hi. Okay, it is right, but still we stick to German, right? So you can say hello, guten Tag, if it is daytime. Okay, if it is morning, you can say guten Morgen. Yeah, if it is later in the day, evening kind of thing, then you can say guten Abend. We get us Ihnen. So when you are, there are two ways of greeting. If there is a kid or your family member, father, mother, you know, then we can say we get us dia. Okay, that is okay. But to your professor, you can't say how are you doing. In English, it is fine. But in Hindi, for example, tum kaise ho? That doesn't suit well, okay, to professor or to a police officer. You can't say that. Or a member of parliament, okay, you can't say that. All right. If you meet the prime minister and you say tum kaise ho or how are you doing, in English is fine, but tum kaise ho in Hindi is not fine. Okay, so these things we have to see the informal formal, right? So we say we get as in. Okay, I will write such things to make it clear, but I'm just giving you an introduction, so don't worry about it. Okay, so guten tag, we can say guten tag, we get us in. When you are talking to a kid, you can say hello, we get us dear. Alles gut? Alles gut means everything is all right. You're fine. Yeah. So like that we say. Okay. And informal and friendly. You see, in there's a border area in Germany, right? And these areas, like for example, German is not spoken only in Germany, right? So there are three countries like. The more you will see the German is spoken, that is ASC, Austria, Switzerland, and Germany, right? So these areas, there's a variant of how they greet each other. Okay, so you will hear people saying Grüß dich. Okay, Grüß dich is like friendly talk. Okay, like a friend you can say Grüß dich. In Hindi you can't say to your friend aap kaise ho. You can say, but it will not look, informal. It will look like formal. Okay, you're treating your friend as if he's your professor, right, or something like that. Okay, yeah. So we just say tum kaise ho. That looks like, where you are very close to that person. And in English, anyway, you don't have to worry. So everyone is how are you. Yeah, a professor or a kid or a member of parliament, how are you. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, so let me write this to make life easier for those who are very new, okay, to German. Okay, and hopefully you guys are able to read the text now. You have already watched the previous videos where I have explained, how to read texts. And if you have already done it, so to read and pronounce these words should not be difficult for you. Yeah, if you have not, I would urge you to, go through those videos to make your life better. Okay, so we say hello. So these, I'm just telling universal, already I have said. This is one variant. Okay, second variant, you can say hi also. But I would suggest not to use many times. But in office, you can say hello, hi. That's okay. But when you are in exam, I would say avoid it. Okay. And Guten Tag. You see, in chat, I can see many people wishing me Guten Tag. Yeah. But you see this te, right? Always I have told that when you write something in, if it is a noun, always it is capital letter in German. Okay, this you have to keep in mind. And it's not like English where always proper noun is capital and rest is, smaller. Okay, but here in German, noun means you have to keep it capital. And if you miss it, you will lose out marks. Okay, so always see that I will write capital. I'm not writing Guten Tag like this. Okay, so this you will lose your marks. Okay, so Guten Tag. Yeah. All right. So these are universal thing, and another criteria, which category I said, Grüß this. Yeah, this is informal. When you are meeting with your friends, okay, you can use this Grüß this, and you will hear also people who are, near to that boundary. I would say. Near to Austria and South Germany, they just use such greetings. Okay, Grüß this. That is also hello kind of thing. Okay, so if you hear such things, don't get panic. Oh my God, I have heard only hello, and this what is this Grüß this and all that. Okay, so there are variant. Okay, how people greet each other. Okay, and another one, Grüß and Gott. Grüß Gott. This one, okay, this is mainly used in both contexts. You can say formal and informal both. You will hear people saying this, okay. So Grüß Gott, that's it also fine, okay. And another very interesting one, okay, which you will hear not so frequently, but I would say, yeah, regularly people who are, near to Austria, okay, Austria region country and Bavaria, these regions and all, the impact will be more. So those people will always say Servus, Servus. The meaning here is both hi and bye. You can use this for both. Okay, you can say hi with Servus and also bye. Easy one, right? So if you are not sure about bye, okay, then you can use both. But it's confusing sometimes for someone who is new. Yeah. So all right. And we will see there's a word for bye. Okay. If you are trying to say bye, so you say in German Tschüss. We'll see those things later as we move. Okay. All right. And you guys have to greet me from tomorrow onwards using these exclamations. Okay. You can just tell me Guten Tag, Herr Kundan, Herr Kumar. Let me say how you can Guten Tag, Herr Kumar. Okay. So when I say this, Guten Tag, here, here is Mr. And when you use here, okay, the Mr., then you take the second name, that is Nachname, not Vorname. Vorname is first name. Nachname is, let me write this. These words are new to you guys. So I'm writing Vorname is first name and Nachname, Nachname. Yeah, Nak Nama. That is last name. So last name you will use Mr. Kumar. Okay, in English. Yeah, Mr. Kumar. So you'll say Guten Tag, Herr Kumar. Or when you are asking a professor who is a lady, then you can say Guten Tag, Frau. Um, uh, uh, you can say Kumari or Smith or any subname like surname, whatever it is, you can just use here. Okay, so this is how. And another category, this one is very famous here. Okay, so this is also used quite often. Okay, to say hi. Okay, so Moin. So you will hear in morning when you enter office, people saying Moin. Guten Morgen, wie geht es dir? Guten Morgen, Guten Morgen. Yeah, Guten Morgen. So this is for morning. Good. This is good. This is morning. So as you have already started learning A1, so these words will become, pretty much familiar slowly and steadily. Yeah. But in this class, you will see several categories. So don't panic about it. You have to remember, one in that particular situation. Okay, it's not happen that when you are, greeting someone and you forget all of them. That should not happen. If you remember one, that should be fine. Okay, so and that should be right. Yeah, very important. You can't say in daytime, Gute Nacht, Gute Nacht. So that will mean good night. That should not happen. Okay. All right, so here, let me summarize. So, Hallo, Hi, Guten Tag, Grüß dich, Grüß Gott, Moin, Servus. So these words, okay, and these greetings you can use universally. Yeah, um, you should not be worried, just use it. Is that clear till now? If it is clear, then people can wish me using any expression till now, whatever I have explained. And I will see if you are listening me carefully and understanding. Meanwhile, I have got a question. Is it correct saying Guten Morgen and ask how is going to a mastery professor? How is doing to a mastery professor in Germany, or just greet them in a formal way and that's it? Okay, so yeah, so you can say Guten Morgen, good morning, and then get going. Okay, it's okay. Yeah, so but formal when you say, okay, formal. So you have to give respect to the person, right? You can't just say, I avoid using Moin, Grüß this and all that, okay? Because this is more informal, okay? If I have to talk to a professor, then I would say, Guten Tag, Herr Kumar, we get us in. Okay, I will write such things and then it will become much better. So my name is Kundan Kumar. Okay, and this is my first name, that is Fornama, and this is my last name, that is Nachname. Yeah, Nachname. Fornama, Nachname. For is before, Nach is after. The meaning of for and Nach. Yeah, so this is first name, this is last name. So if I'm your professor, then I would say Guten Tag, Herr Kumar. Yeah. So this would mean, you know, good day, Mr. Kumar. How are you doing? So how are you doing? How we say in German. That we will see now. Okay. We get es Ihnen. Okay. So this means how are you doing? But this Ihnen I'm using to, formal, like professor and all, or someone you see that is a grown up and you're not too familiar with him or her, right? Then you use such. But if you are talking to your friends or your mother or even your father in German, okay, we say we get as dear. We get as dear. Then the person will say, what? The person will say, let me go down. Suppose you asked me, Guten Tag, Herr Kumar, wie geht es Ihnen? Then I will say, mir geht es gut. Okay, mir geht es gut. Und dir. So these things you have to, in the beginning days, try to keep in mind. But we will see the structuring of these sentences as we go higher, and we see the conjugation to form sentences. In this class, I'm not going to, explain the grammar part of it in detail. Okay, because I have left it for next classes. Okay, in this class, I'm just trying to help you pass this A1 level. Okay, and next classes I will help you, to make sentences properly. So I will say mir geht es gut. Mir geht es gut. Like I'm doing good. Okay, good is good. And mir, you just see like I form of I, but dative form that I will explain, forget about for now. So in English, if we say that how is it going with you? So if someone asks you, we get us dear or we get us in, that meaning is how is it going with you? आपका कैसा चल रहा है? In Hindi we say कैसा चल रहा है आपका? आपके जीवन में कैसा चल रहा है? How is it going with you? Yeah. So we get us dear or we get us in. Okay. How are you doing? Yeah. So the person says, I'm doing great or mir geht es gut. Like I'm doing good. And if I'm doing so good, then I'll say, yeah, mir geht es sehr gut, something like that. Okay, or mir geht es wunderschön, or something like that, I would say. Okay, but if my mood is very bad and I'm not doing good at all, you know, then in English, how we say, yeah, it's going, you know, just going. So in German, we say, es läuft. Yeah, es läuft. Es, just a second, es läuft. That's left. मतलब बस चल रहा है. It's just going. Okay, I'm not just in a very nice frame of mind, or I'm not doing seriously great. It's just somehow I'm managing. So it's left. Okay, but when it is going very bad, okay, like you are not able to, you're not doing good, maybe health wise or something, then you say, ja, mir geht es nicht gut, nicht gut, oder? Mir geht es schlecht, schlecht. So this word is bad. I'm doing bad. Okay. And in German, you will see that people are very, truthful when it comes to these questions. It's not like in, I'll give you some differences. Okay. In German, if their mood is really bad, they will say, I'm doing bad. Not like in India, even if your mood is bad or something, you say, I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm doing good. But here it is not like that. If you ask, the person will tell you the entire story. Yeah, it's not going good with me. This is funny, but that is how the culture difference, right? They are truthful and they say the real thing. So they will say, "May I get a celeste?" Oda Jo Lala. Jo Lala. Let me write these things here. So there are many ways of, saying all these things. Jo Lala. Okay. बस चल रहा है, it's just going, not that great. May I get a celeste? May I get a celeste? May I get as nicht so gut, not so good, okay, or das last. Yeah. Is these things becoming clear to you guys, or you are finding it challenging, or it's just okay for now because you will hear me saying all this from now onwards going forward. I will not greet you guys in English like hello everyone, not like that. Now onwards we will use these ways. So you will hear me saying hello zusammen, hello everyone, like this is hello everyone, hallo zusammen, zusammen. Don't read it as zusammen. Okay. You hear how Germans say, right? The accent, pronunciation, those things you have to hear and then practice. Okay. If you have learned en, doesn't mean that you will give too much emphasis. Right? So like ka, we don't say car. Okay. It is ka. Okay. R is somewhere, we don't know, right? That's why. So hallo zusammen, or somewhere you will see hello Leute, hello folks, like we say sometimes in English, right? Hello folks, how are you doing? How you guys are doing? So hallo zusammen, we get us in like group of people, right? In, right? And let me write. But a group of people you are very familiar with and all that. We say we get us OS. We'll see those things, yeah. For now, just concentrate on we get us dear. Okay, we get as dear oder Ihnen. Okay, if you are asking the, formally. Okay, we get as Ihnen. So then the answer will be mir geht es gut. Danke, danke und dir. Let me tell the meaning. Mir geht es gut, you know. So I'm doing great. Danke is thank you. Yeah. So someone asks you, then you have to thank him, right? Thank you so much for asking, And what about you? How are you doing? Right. So this is how we say here. Mir geht es gut. Danke, danke, danke. Let me see here. Danke, ke, or somewhere you will see danke, danke, danke. So that's how you pronounce it. Danke is thank you. Sometimes you will hear vielen Dank, like many thanks. So these things you will get used to of it. Don't worry about it. I hope you guys have understood till now. Can I get a yes in chat if you have understood? Perfect. So I get Hallo. So vielen Dank. Mir geht es gut und dir? That's how I will start. But this is just Hallo. So I'll just say Hallo, Anita. Wie geht es dir? Alles gut? Okay, that question is for the person, right? For beautiful masters. Okay, so this is how we talk. Someone says hello, then you also have to, reply. And not like that, okay, hello, someone says hello and you'll not reply. That will look very funny. So you have to say hello. Someone says hello, right? You have to say hello. So hallo oder guten Tag, wie geht es dir? Mir geht es gut und danke und Ihnen oder und dir. Yeah. So when you hear me saying this, for example, Ihnen, I don't say we get us Ihnen. When you hear Germans saying, they will say we get us in. After this, this will be not so much audible. Yeah. So that's why I say that you have to hear more and more. Then you will get to it. So in the exam, they will ask you such questions. You have to greet people and then start the conversation. That's why we are learning this all, right? All right, so now let us go a little bit fast because we have to cover things. There are many things to cover in this class. Okay, so now time is specific. Okay, And if you forget something or you have any doubt, you can ping me, and I'm meanwhile taking a look at the chat also so that I will reply. Time is specific, okay? Time is specific, time related, okay? As time is specific, yeah, all right. So in the morning time, you will say morning time. We already saw Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen. Yeah. Guten Morgen. Don't say Guten Morgen. Don't say like that. It will look very awkward. Okay. And it will not sound good. So that's why I emphasize on hearing, watching those videos where I've explained how to pronounce words and all previous lectures, right? So this is called Guten Morgen. Okay. This is funny, but that's how it is, right? And if you say good day, then you say Guten Tag. Yeah. So this is like, you want to play safe. Okay. So throughout the day, you can say good day. You don't want to be pressurized or morning, evening, or night. Night, obviously, you can't say Guten Tag. But generally in daytime, you can say, Guten Tag. We get a steer. And when it is after, 12 o'clock, right? Then we say, sorry, Guten Nachmittag. Nachmittag. Yeah. All right. So hope this all is clear to you guys. And let me move. Let me see if anyone has any question. And evening, you will say Guten Abend. Okay. Guten Abend. So good evening. Abend is evening. Guten is good. Yeah. Good evening. And night, you will say Gute Nacht. And here you see I have not written N. Yeah. Here just Gute. Gute Nacht. Yeah. So good night. Yeah. So these changes you have to see. I will explain why it is so when we discuss the grammar part. But in this class, we are just seeing different form of, greeting. So this was time specific, but if you just want to talk like, informally with your friends, like you see when we talk in English, how we say, what's up, right? What's up? So that is na, na, na. If you hear people saying na, then don't get confused. Oh my God, what this guy is saying, right? So he's just asking you, what's up? Okay, hey, what's up? Yeah, so that this is all informal. Okay, so if they have to ask you, how is everything going and all, um, everything okay? So they will say, alles in ordnung, alles in ordnung. This meaning is order. Is everything in order? Like you're okay, right? Those things, yeah. Or alles gut. So you are asking question, alles gut? Then yeah, alles gut. Yeah, keine Sorge. It's no worries. Keine Sorge. Keine Sorge. No worries. Yeah, we say such things in English. So I'm just saying no worries. No worries. Like I'm doing all right. No worries. Mir geht es gut. Keine Sorge. Okay. Danke. Danke, like thank you. Because he asked you, right? So these things you will ask. Another way of asking, we gets. Like gets. We get us in and we are asking, right? So here you have to put a strophe. So we get us in and full. I'm not writing, just I'm writing we gets. That also is fine. Okay. So that question is same. Then I will say mir geht es gut. Danke. Und dir? Mir geht es gut. Danke. Danke. Und dir. Und dir means und is and. Und is and. Dir is like and you. We say I'm doing good and you. Like you are asking that person, and here you are thanking because he asked you in the question, right? If someone is asking, you have to thank, right? That's why. And this is you will see people thanking. In other language, I have not seen. Like it's not compulsory, but here you will see people thanking always. Yeah. So that's the culture, right? So if someone asks, you have to thank, right? All right. So here, another variant we will see, we get a steer, we left. Okay. We left. So we left s, or you can just write we left. Okay. So how is it going? Simple. We left. Then you have to say ja, so lala oder nicht so gut. Schlecht. It's not going great, right? Mir geht es nicht so gut. Okay. It's have a it was. You can say I have headache or something. That you can answer. It's have a medicine oder irgendetwas. Irgendetwas is something. You will hear me telling these words, don't panic. I try to use the words from A1, but if in between I use some words which you are not able to understand, you just ping me in the chat and I will explain you. Okay, what is that? All right, so how we start the formal discussion? Meanwhile, let me see if someone has any question. Okay, keine Sorge, Katie is saying superb, nice. And is there any certain time we can say Guten Abend? Yeah, so time is there, right? Gute Nacht, timing you have to see. I'm not too particular about timing. When I see after 6 o'clock, right, so, till 9, just say, Guten Abend. Okay. But after, 10 o'clock and all, you can't say Guten Abend. That's not evening, right? It's night already. So Gute Nacht. Okay. But you have to see the exact timing if you are too particular about it. But daytime, when it is 12 o'clock daytime, okay, like the sun is shining on your head, then you say Guten what? Anyone can guess it here? Can I get an answer? What we will say? Guten Tag? No. Okay, we'll see those things. Okay, I'll explain you. That's why I'm just holding that because we see the time also, right? That's okay. You can say Guten Tag. That's nothing wrong about it because that's the one people use. Even 10 o'clock Guten Tag. Yeah, that's better. That's better. But we'll see. That is for. This is better. This is right. Okay. Okay, so cool. Let us move to next variant because we have to close this today. Everything, all this formal greeting and all. I have already explained you how you will greet your examiner. Okay, if you are talking to your examiner, don't say we get us dear. Okay, don't say we get as dear because this is for like your friend or your kid or someone. Okay, mother, father. But professor or your examiner, you have to say Ihnen. This you have to keep in mind. Otherwise, you may lose marks. Okay, you may lose marks because you will frustrate the person that okay, you should not be unprofessional, right? But if the person says that du kannst dutzen, dutzen is you can use do form of treating, then you can we get us dear and all is fine then, yeah. But you have to ask first, can I use do form with you? Do form is like you form, okay, informal, okay, and like tum in Hindi, but you have to ask that person, okay. And in German we have both do and z, right, z form. Okay, so this is called Jitsen, this is called Dutzen. So you are using do form or G form. Based on that, you have to decide. If the person says, I'm fine, you treat me like do, okay, then you can say, we get us dear. Okay, if the person doesn't say like that, then you have to ask, we get us in, right? Till here, any doubt? Perfectly all right. If nothing, then let's move. Now let us say for farewell. This is also very nice, very important. So when you say, you are done with the day or you are just leaving that place, then you say Tschüss, Tschüss, like Tschüss. So how you will write TSCH? And hopefully you guys are able to read these words by now because I have already explained this is beta. This is beta. The sound is double S. And this TSCH is cha. Okay, cha sound. And here chew. And then sa. Cheers. Cheers. That is bye. And another variant you will hear quite often people saying, this also. Okay. Ciao, ciao, cheers. So now when we end the class, we'll say ciao, auf Wiedersehen, auf Wiedersehen. That is another thing that we can say. We'll see all the variant. Okay. So auf Wiedersehen. Okay. So this Vida is again. Vida is again. Sehen is to see. So see you again. That is the meaning of this. But on phone, if you are calling someone, don't say auf Wiedersehen until you mean that, okay, you want to really meet, see you again. But you will say talk to you again, right? On phone. So we say auf Wiederhören. Talk to you. Wieder means wieder again, and hören means I will love to hear you again, or something like that. Okay. But the meaning here is goodbye. Goodbye. You hang up the phone. Okay. Auf Wiederhören. Ciao. Cheers. And then over. And if you are just, we are ending the class, for example, then I'll say Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. Is that okay? Am I making it easier for you guys or complicated? Can I get answers that it's not that complicated for you guys? You will hear these words daily, right? Daily. So it will become very easy. If it is not getting in your head immediately, don't worry, don't panic. We'll see this because daily, we will hear. Okay, cool. All right. So I will use these words now more. Till now, I was not using because I had not taught you guys. Okay. So now we'll say Auf Wiedersehen. Okay. Oder bis Montag. What is the meaning of this? Bis später. You would have heard see you later, right? So this is that. See you later. So you will hear many bis, okay? Bis Montag, bis dahin, or a bis, let me write many, and then I'll explain what is the meaning of bis, okay? Bis Montag, let me write short. Bis, bis zum nächsten Mal. No, I will not give this, becomes too much for you guys at this stage. Okay, so I'll just keep it very simple. Let me write, 1 second, let me rub this. Okay, and bis bald. You see, bis bald is see you soon. Okay, so we sometimes say see you later or see you soon, see you on Tuesday, something like that. Okay, or Monday. This is Montag. Montag is Monday. I hope you guys know it, but not. If not, we will cover this also in this class. Okay, bis Montag, bis bald. Okay, and bis später that you have already seen, and bis morgen. Okay, this also you will hear. Bis morgen. So this is tomorrow. Tomorrow. So this meaning is see you tomorrow. Okay, bis morgen. So this is something like see you. Okay, and bald is soon. Montag is Monday, and morgen is tomorrow. Okay, so these things you have to use. Okay, when you say see you soon, see you, soon. You can also say bis gleich. If you are just meeting in some time immediately, maybe I can say, okay, I have to fetch a pail of water and then I'll come back again. Okay, or I have to get a cup of coffee and then I come again. So I'll say bis gleich is comma gleich. That means I'm coming immediately, don't worry. Okay, bis gleich, or see you soon. Okay, bis bald. Okay, if I say, okay, we will meet again on Monday, bis Montag. Like bis is like, time frame. Bis is in Hindi it is called tak. Itna tak you take rest and then we will meet and all that. Okay, bis is tak, and in English it is till. Okay, till this period you take rest and then we will meet. Okay, but when we say bis bald, like you can't take rest, we will meet soon, right? Immediately, bis gleich, like we will meet soon, see you soon. And I'm just trying to make it easy, trying to explain the meaning behind it. Um, okay, so if I say that we will meet next Tuesday, so what can you say in this using bis? Can someone write in the chat and explain me, and I will understand that you have already understood. Can someone write in the chat? Oh, superb! I've already got answer. Okay. Okay, anyone else? You guys have to try, even if it is, yeah, super, super cool. You have to try even if it is wrong. It doesn't matter for me because we are learning now, right? And one thing I have to tell you guys, that if you are afraid of making mistakes, you will not learn. It will take ever and ever. Okay. So if you make your mood, okay, I have to make mistakes, then you will learn fast. Okay, because the fear is the problem. If you have the fear that okay, I will make a mistake, then it takes eternity to learn or do anything. That's my experience, and you would agree to that, right? A kid is not afraid of making mistakes. You give him anything, a new iPhone you have purchased, and give him, he'll just enjoy with that and throw it somewhere because he's not afraid. So he'll learn it fast, the working, the keys and all, right? But we guys, we think, oh my god, this is this, so we have to be careful, and we think of grammar, tense, this, that, then it takes forever. And that's why I say that please make mistakes. It's okay. The world will not fall, the sky will not fall on you if you make some mistakes. And that's how we learn, right? If you make mistakes, then only you will correct it, right? That's my approach. Yeah. All right. Okay, so I have got the answer. Bis Dienstag is right. And now let's move. Okay, so if I say have a nice evening, okay, so we say Shannon, sorry, let me remove this. Shannon, Abend, Noch. Okay, these words you will hear quite often. Schönen Abend noch, schönen Tag noch, have a nice day, or have a nice evening. Okay, so these things. And finally, you will say Gute Nacht. Okay, good night. You are done with the day, right? You just, you have finished the day. You want to take rest. Any other comment I see? Anyone has any doubt till here? No, right? Quickly. If no, then please say, haben Sie einen schönen Abend? I would say avoid a translation from English because in German it is not exact translation. Okay, so I would say please avoid translating from English to For example, I will say um, I am boring. Okay, if I have to say this. So in German, what it will become if you just translate? I have explained in the previous class. Es ist I bin ist am and langweilig. Okay, it's been langweilig, but that's not right in German. I'm Kundan, I'm not langweilig. You understand? I can like it. The situation can be boring to me, but I am not boring. This is the difference between English and German. Hope this is clear. So when you see such things, okay, then you have to think in mind. Okay, I'm not boring. I'm Mr. So and so. I'm Kundan, or I'm Jack or Jill. Okay, I'm not boring. My name is not boring. So you can say, to me it is boring. Yeah. So the mistake in English is corrected in German. So they are very particular about these things. I'm Kundan. I'm not boring. Okay. Boring. My name is not boring. I'm Kundan. Okay. So this situation is boring to me. Okay. So then what this is will become Mia ist something langweilig. Okay. Mia. And what is this Mia? I will explain you. That's why I don't want to touch this, but because you asked this question, so I had to explain that don't try to do translation word by word from English to German. Okay, and that's why I say when you learn a different language, you can do comparison, but don't try to map it. So things are new, changed, different, and that's the beauty of different language. Hope I answered the question. Okay, now let us move. We have covered pretty much many things in greetings. Okay, and now let us move to Tag. Okay, weekdays. Okay, and you see der Tag, you know, the Tag is masculine because we are using der. Okay, masculine gender. In German, even everything is having a gender. Okay, Tag also has a gender. The day. This is day. Okay, every word you will find with something. Okay, and of course noun, right? You can't say that beautiful also should have article. Not possible, right? That's adjective. But for noun you will see these articles, so they are Tag. Yeah. So now let me explain some very nice thing to you. Montag. So what should be the article for this? Der, die, oder das? Can someone tell me? Okay, all right, let me go down. And you see, Montag, this is ending with Tag, and we already know Tag is there. So the last word only you will see always the article. So this also becomes der Montag, and there Dienstag, Dienstag. Okay, let me tell you guys the days. First, let me write this is Monday. This is Tuesday, and Mittwoch, Mittwoch. Yeah. So this is Wednesday. Okay, I'm just writing. You can practice this. Watch this video again if you want. And then Donnerstag. Donnerstag. Yeah, this is Thursday. Right? And then Freitag. Let me just go down. No one has any doubt, right? Or anyone? No. So Freitag. Yeah. So this is Friday. Tag is day. Tag. Donnerstag, Freitag, Mittwoch, Dienstag, der Montag. Yeah. Freitag is Friday, Thursday, right? And Sonntag. Yeah, Jamstag also will be there, right? In between. Jamstag. This is Saturday. And then Sonntag. This is Sunday. So hope this is clear to you guys. And if it is clear, then tell with me. Okay, Montag, Dienstag, Mittwoch, Donnerstag, Freitag, Samstag, Sonntag. Okay, tell again. Montag. With me, you have to repeat. Okay, so you will remember. Montag is Monday. So Montag, Dienstag, Mittwoch, Donnerstag, Freitag, Samstag, and Sonntag. And this Saturday is also called the evening of Sunday. That's how they say. Zona, any doubt? No. Zona Abend. Yeah. So Zona Abend. Is that clear? So this Saturday is also called Zona Abend. Yeah. So evening of Sonntag. Yeah. Don't confuse it with the evening of Sunday. Okay. Samstag is called Zona Abend. Okay. In North Germany, you will find that this is being used, but not so regular. Any doubt till now? Anyone? Any doubt? Can I get a no? Right? Yeah, you can think like that. Yeah, so once you learn many words, you will appreciate, because in German all the words are made as a composition. Okay, so if you know the small word, you will for example, let me say this Deutsch. This is favorite example of mine. Okay, there is no space here. Okay, this is my problem while writing. Okay, Deutschland. Yeah, so if you break this, This is Land. This is Deutsch. This is Land. Okay, that's how it is pronounced. Deutsch. So German, Land is country. So a country where German is spoken. So that's how maybe they have named it Deutschland. Yeah. So cool. All right. So and no doubt in this one, right? And now let us go to month, and I will write here small so that you guys can see everything and tell with me. Januar is January. Januar, February, February. This is R. Okay, February, Feb, and then March. This is March, April, May. Okay, and then Juni, and then Juli, August, September. These are copy paste right from English. September, October, but see the spelling. Okay, that is very important. Okay, and then November, and then what is that last one? Can anyone ping me in the chat? Can anyone try? Let me see who writes it properly. December. Can anyone? No, that's wrong. We are learning German, not English. Okay, and that's why I'm asking this question. Okay, so no, you're wrong. December. Okay, that see here. December. How it is read? This that's let me say this December. Okay, how it is? This is combination of T and S. So this is read as December, not December. December. Okay. Let us revise this quickly. January. Tell after me. Okay. January, February, March, April, May, Juni. This is year sound. Okay. This is year sound in Hindi. Okay. Juni. Okay. This is year. Okay. Juni. And then Juli. Don't read it as Julie. Okay, this is not Julie. This is Yuli, and this is Au. Yeah, I have already explained these things how to read it. August. Don't read as August. Okay, this is German. This is August, and then September, October, November, and December. Not December. December. So let me ask you guys are able to see the sound, right? Is the sound clear? Like how we are pronouncing, taking December, January, February, March, April, May, Juni, Juli, August, September, October, November, December, December, December. Hope this is clear to you guys, right? December, the spelling as uh, I have already here shown. Let me, so again, you see, you are able to see what I am circling. Let me go down. Yeah, December. Okay, so this is December. Like this, you have to pronounce this Z. Okay, Z is TS. So December, December. Let me, I have made it bad. Let me write it properly. So these two things, okay, the combination is this Z, okay. So in mind you have to read that that's December, not December and all, okay, December. Hope that is clear, because these things will make huge impact slowly, because if you continue making mistakes, okay, because no one will tell you such minute things, okay, they will let you make mistakes and then you will never be able to pronounce it properly. So this is the high time that we learn this properly without making mistakes. Okay, so is that clear? Okay, can I get a response that this is clear? Then we will move to, the last chapter, almost last, sorry, the topic. Can I get a response, please? Yeah, okay, cool. All right, so we have already covered these things, what was left, and then I had thought that I will be able to finish it, was the time also, okay, and the season, time and season. These two things are left, and I thought that we will complete this all in this class, okay, but looks like it will be late. So what you guys say that should we continue or we will see this in next class? I will just proceed based on your uh, you know uh, input. Let me see how many guys want this to be done today. And if you say other day, then you have to say write it in German that day. I'm just waiting for your response. Okay, in the chat, you can say yes. Let's continue or. Let me go here. Am I audible to you guys or not? Kinda jar. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So people on Google Meet, what you guys suggest? Like, I want from others also. Like you can just say, ping me here that you want to continue. Then we will go ahead because it's already 1 hour, and I had committed that we will try to, finish it. If we are not able to do it today, that's not a big problem. We will continue with the remaining thing in the next class. And I just don't want to, bombard with you with many information. Yeah. My intention is that you should understand. Okay. I should not put all the information on your head. If you are not able to tolerate it anymore, tolerate in the sense your mind is saying enough, maybe next class. So you can just let me know. Okay, so I hear, please continue. All right, so let me continue for a few minutes and then we will call it a day. All right, looks like people are not tired, and that's a nice thing for me to hear. Um, okay, so there are four seasons in German. Okay, and these are very, very important. You will hear these things in your A1 exam. Okay, so these things you have to, carefully see. Whatever till now we have discussed will be of immense importance when you write A1 exam. Okay, and we will practice all how to pass the exam in 90 minutes. One video I'll make and a live class to cover that thing. So after you watch that class live and ask me doubts, so in 90 minutes you will pass A1. So this is so easy to clear. But the problem here is that I just don't want you guys to get a certificate without learning. Okay, certificate should not be the end goal. End goal should be to understand and appreciate the language. All right. So now let us see the season. Okay. So there, first I will write in German. Okay. And then I will explain. Der Frühling, der Sommer, and you guys can keep pinging me for any doubt if you have in chat. So I keep looking at the chat. Okay. Der Herbst, and then last one is only one is left, right? Der Winter. Okay, so this one is quite clear. The winter, okay, the winter, and there have. I have already told in the last class that the season is always masculine. So there, article is there. Someone who has not seen the previous video, please watch, and you will be, very clear with these concepts. So till now we had some basic foundational episodes, till 8 videos. If you watch them all, your life will be much, much, you know, better, and you will not struggle anywhere. Okay, in German. So now, so these seasons and all always there, so you don't have to worry. So all are there. So this is Herbst, autumn. Okay, this is right, autumn, where the leaves fall. Okay, that's why we say, oh God, 1 second, sorry about that. So the you see in Germany, which season is that? Can anyone type here? Which season in Germany? Now in the chat. I want to see the season in Germany. No one? Okay, superb. That's right. So the now slowly, you will see the entire trees, the leaves will start falling, and then this is their Zoma, right? Summer. You see, it sounds also like summer, right? And Frühling, any guesses? Very simple, right? Only one is left, right? Am I clear? So this one is four that you have to remember. They are Frühling, they are Sommer, they are Herbst, they are winter. Okay, so this you already know. They are winter, they are summer. Okay, and this one you have to remember. They are Frühling, they are Herbst, and this also herb you have seen in English, right? Herbs, right? Like you can say the grass and all that. So you can correlate with tree, right? So autumn, so they are Herbst, and then they are Frühling. Okay. So now we are left with one topic which is very important, very important. In exam you have this. Okay, time. All right. And this topic will take 15 minutes for me to cover. And in the next class, we are going to revise these things maybe for 5 minutes, and then we will go ahead. All right. So let me see. Give me a second. Okay, so here we have two types of watch. Okay, in German, that is official. I'm writing in. Okay, forgive me for this spelling. Nowadays it has become, you know what, German and English both will mix. So forgive me for that. Okay. So this is called 24 hours format. Okay, 24 hours format. And another one is like, the not formal one. So when you go to, train stations and all, they use formal. Okay. If you are in office, they use 24 hours watch. Okay, in Germany. Okay, everywhere. So if the time is, for example, 4 p.m., 4 5, okay, then this will be not 4 5, 4 p.m. Okay, this will be 16. Yeah. So this will become Jackson, Jackson. I'm not writing Jackson here. You already know how to write these things, right? Jackson Uhr 5. Jackson Uhr 5. That's how we write. And if suppose this is 4 5 and I write it like this, 4 5 a.m., right? Then I'll say 4 Uhr 5, 5, right? So you have to put Uhr and then the minute after that. 4 o'clock 5, something like that in English, right? So Jackson Uhr and 5. Okay, whatever the time you have. Say for example, uh, 7:30, okay, morning, okay, and 19:30, okay. So in 24 format we don't write am and all. You have to understand this is morning and this is evening, 7:30, right? So who can tell me 7:30 what it will be in 24 hours format? Who can tell me the timing for 7:30? Can you try? It can be wrong, no worries. Keine Sorge. Mag's nicht. Okay. Um, can someone tell me? You can try for these two, 7:30, and then we will move ahead. Okay. I want you to interact. That's why I'm asking. It should not happen that only I am teaching and nothing you are practicing. There's no und and all. There's no und. I have not told any und. And uh, okay, sorry, what I read it wrong. 7,5 Uhr. No, 7, 7 Uhr and 30. 30. This is 30, right? 7 Uhr 30. Something like that. This is 19 Uhr 30. 19. This is 19 Uhr. 19. I'm not writing everything, otherwise it will take time. 19 Uhr, and this is 30. 30 30. Let me write this time. Next time onwards, I will not do the rices. Okay, rices. Okay, so 19 Uhr 30. Is that clear now? If I give another example, say if it is evening, uh, um, 9 o'clock. So that is how much? 21 6. So how it will be written? Can anyone try and put it in the chat? In 24 hours format, we are saying this is the official one. Yeah, give it a try and let me see. I'm just seeing your comments here. Can someone please try? That will make me very happy and that you tried it. Either it is right or wrong, for me it doesn't matter. We are learning, right? Only your response matters. Yeah, and that's what I said, that making mistakes is what will make life easier for you. You will learn fast. If you don't try your hands, super. Someone is writing. This is better. Yeah, this is better. Yeah, so ein und, so you have written ein und zwanzig. That is right. Don't write eins und zwanzig. Okay, so 21 is ein und zwanzig Uhr. That is 21 o'clock 6. That's how in English we read, right? 21 o'clock 6 minute. We say like that in German. So it becomes 21 Uhr 6. So someone who is not understanding 20, 21, don't worry. These things have been covered in previous classes. So you can watch how to make numbers in German, and then these doubts will go. Don't worry. Yeah. For now, just concentrate. Okay, 21 is nothing but 21. Then you have to put Uhr, and then 6 is Jex. Yeah. All right. So now let us move to the non-formal one. Okay, and that's what we are here for. And that 8 to 9 minutes will make your life so easy from now, whatever we will learn, because every day, without time life is not possible. So in the exam also they will say, what is the time, how you ask in time in German. We ask spät wie spät ist es. Okay, oder wie viel Uhr, right, ist es, right, something like that. Wie spät ist es, how late it is. Spät is late. So how late it is. Actually, this is not the direct translation, but that's how it is, right? So when you ask someone time, wie spät ist es, then he will say, for example, if it is 16:05, then he will say 16:05. If it is 24, no, 24, no, 18, and then 32, then he will say 18:32. Simple, right? 18:32. But now we are going to learn the another one, right? Non-formal, unofficial, non-official, you can say, not unofficial. Okay, so how we will see that now. So for example, if the time is 9:05, if the time is AM, 9:05 PM, okay, 7:32 AM, 8:49 PM, So these times, how we will see that we will see now. Okay, let me write some time and then I will explain you what. So 9:45 a.m. Okay, 10:15 a.m. So how we are going to read these things? Okay, that we will see. So 15 minute in German is called Viertel. Viertel. Is that okay? Viertel. And uh, and for, let me write for and nach. These two things I've already explained. For is before and nach is after. After. Okay. So when I say for, it is before. Nach is later. After later. Yeah. So these words you have to remember. Viertel is what? 15 minutes. For. This is not for. Okay. This is for. Okay. Before. Nach. After. Okay. After. So now we will, how we will say this. So someone says we expect is to s. Then how we will say? Can someone try for this one? I have not explained, but I just want to see your common sense. How you are trying this? I'm just seeing your common sense, and then we will keep going. Okay. And I'm waiting for your answer. No one, no one is willing to give it a try. Okay. Okay. At least you tried. That's nice. That's nice. But that's not how it is. That's not right. So here, if I'm telling for this guy 9 o'clock 5 minutes, that was official one before what we learned, and now this is what? This is 5 minutes after 9. That's how we will write five after 9. 9. That's how we will say. So 5 after 9. So how we will say in German? 5 after 9. This is fünf. This is nach 9. So fünf nach 9. So that's why I said, you have to remember before, after. So before is 4, nach is after, and viertel is 15 minutes. All right. Is that clear? So let me give another example. Okay. And I want the answer in the chat for this. So what it will become? 5 after 2 in English, right? So 5 after 2. And after is, let me write again, after is nach, and before is 4. So in German, how will you try? This one. This also, and this also. So this is like 1 minute before 2, right? This is how you will read this. 1 before 2 o'clock. This is 5 after 2 o'clock. That's how this, time is created in informal way. Okay. So formal is very clear, very simple. But this one is also okay, but you have to understand this, how it works, right? And that's why I told that it will take some time. Yeah. Can someone fünf nach 9? Okay. And after that, fünf nach. For this one, anyone tried? No? Fünf nach 2. And this is what? Ein, right? How it will be? Can anyone guess? Eins for 2. Yeah. And let me give this one. And this I have told 15 minutes is Viertel. So how I will tell this? So Viertel after 4. Okay, Viertel after 4. Yeah. So this is Viertel, like 15 minutes after 4. So I will say 15 minutes after 4. So that's how in German how it will be. Viertel. Let me write it here properly, otherwise you will not see 4:15. So this will be Viertel nach 4. So see 15 minutes after 4 because it has already crossed. But if I say something like this, so how it will be? Can anyone try? If you are able to guess this, then you are already understanding. Okay. If this one, how we will say this? 15 minutes before 4, right? 15 minutes before 4. And that's how it is in German. So you have to somehow manage this and you have to see some example. I will give you some tasks and in the next class or maybe in the comment, you can comment for those questions. Okay. And then we will check in the next class. So this will be 15 minutes before 4. So fear till 4 fear. That's right. Okay. Next question, let me ask. Okay, so 6, this one. Oh, before that, try this one. Okay, before this, try this one, 7:30. First, think in English how it is. So in German, you know how it is considered 7:30. 7:30. Excuse me for this. 7:30 is like half hour before 8. That's how it is. Okay, it is not like in English 30 minutes after 7. This one is not 30 minutes after 7. They think that half hour before 8. Okay. So they will write is half act. Half act. This will be like half an hour before 8. That's how you have to just somehow keep this in mind and understand when it is exactly like nearby to 7:30, 6:30. So this is half 7. This is half 7. So 30 minutes before 7. So this may look little bit complicated, but you will get used to of it when you hear more and more. Let us take some more example and we will call it a day. Okay, so let us take 8:30. So this time it is half an hour before 9, right? So we'll say half 9, 9, right? 10:30, what it will be? Can anyone write quickly in the chat? In the chat, 10:30. So this is what in English first think half an hour before 11, right? So how you will say in German? I have not got any response till now. I'm just thinking if you are understanding this. If you're not understanding, please say no in the chat that you are not understanding. Yeah, perfect. That's right. Half elf. So this is for 11, 30 minutes before. And now let us take another very nice example, and then that will be the last example for this class. And if you are able to answer that, okay, that means you have already understood everything. So 6:25. Okay. So first think it in English how we will how Germans will say this first in English. So we will say 5 minute. This is what 5 minute before 6:30. Is that okay? 6:25 is what? 5 minutes before 6:30. Till here, everyone is clear. You just say yes or no in the chat. First, in English, you have to think like this. 6:25 is nothing but 5 minutes before 6:30. That's how they are thinking, and then it comes. You know, can I get a thumbs up that yes or no? That okay, like you are understanding the logic, how it is. you know, 5 minutes. I just want a yes or no, please, in the chat. Otherwise, I'll think that you have not understood. If I'm not understood, please tell me that I have not understood. Looks like not understood. In the Teams, please, someone can answer. Are you guys understanding in the Teams? Am I audible? But did you understand the logic for 625? How it will be called in German? No, no. First you have to explain me in English how the logic is. 625. All right. Mm-hmm. Cool. Let me let me tell like this. 5 minutes before 6:30. This is how we will say in German. Okay. 5 minutes before 6:30. So how we will say this? Before we know 4. And this is fünf, fünf for 6:30. But what is 6:30? Who can tell me what is 6:30? No, we are talking about yeah. So this is half an hour before 7. So this is half 7. So fünf for half 7. I know that this may sound little bit, too much for you guys. Um, that's why I'm giving you some, tasks to cover in the comment section. You can put these things and just I'm writing, you know, this question. You can try this out. 1, 2, and 10:45, and third is 11:15. Fourth is 13, and fifth is 16, 20. If these 5 comments, like for 5, I want you guys to comment in the chat, not in the chat, but in the comment section after this class. Okay. And I want answer from every one of you who is just hearing me. And even if it is wrong, don't worry. We will discuss all these 5 things in the next class. I will explain you again why and what the right answer will be. Is that okay with you all now? And the session has extended to 1 hour 30 minutes, which I was expecting that it will be. But thanks for your patience, and really appreciate that you somehow managed this class to patiently hear everything. And these are very, very important lessons, very important topics. And going forward, we will talk in these terms, like we will use these words. And with that, I would say, auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. Ciao. Tschüss. Tschüss. Tschüssi. Auf Wiedersehen. Bis Samstag. Bis Samstag. Danke sehr. Ciao.